Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy sitting Njie, and we back outside here, man. We have another filmy reaction, man. Lil Tjay is making flop history, bro. Let's see, gang. Cause I will see a lot of clips, Lil Tjay like tagging everybody just to react on his album, bro.
What's
Hey,
poppin', y'all? A couple of weeks ago, or I would say a month ago, I made some comments on a Sway Lee album that dropped that I'm holding off because I've been consistently listening to that album. But I said something along the lines of his album would be DOA. But an album that was actually DOA was Dead on Arrival, Lil Tjay's most recent album. And you're probably like, yo, Lil Tjay released an album? Yes, he did. He most definitely released an album.
I'm seeing
I just
400
found out
views,
about it.
gang. I'm
I
like,
expect
what?
myself to know that something like this is going to happen for several reasons, but the way that I found out about this was it got posted, and it was quite embarrassing because Lil Tjay's story is just him tagging every streamer that you can think of that's popular and saying, hey man, react to my album. So he hits
Bro,
up,
that's crazy,
he has
gang.
DDG, he says react to that album, boy, at DDG. Might as well react to TOO, the album 2. He uses it right the second time. Since we cool now, at Flagboy Max. And then where that reaction at Neon Sing. Oh my
Like
God.
Neon?
This is
You
so
tagging
much.
Neon, gang?
And if you look at, there's a little bit something a little bit odd because this album released like 5 days ago, released on May 1st, and you see some like it's what I would expect on YouTube.
Damn. At least it's trying now, gang. Cause from what I was seeing, gang, I was seeing like 400 views, gang. 400 views. You imagine Lil Tjay was having like look at this song, bro. 13 days ago, 1 million, bro. But this one's like 3 days ago, like, bro, what? Nah, gang, what?
The audios, you're like, okay, 70K, 20K, 15K, that's what you would expect.
It was having
Keep in mind,
300.
TJ is independent. I am grading him on the independent scale. We grade on a curve. I know some people are very unfair, and they don't like TJ on top of that, so they're still grading him by the numbers he was doing back then. No, that's not fair. That's not cool. Well, it is cool, but it's not fair. And we try to be a little bit fair here. But you see, you go down a little bit, and you're like, wait, hold on, what? This got 884 views? Dear God Almighty.
This will have 300.
882 views. That's odd. And it all says 3 days ago. That's really odd. So, I don't know. Maybe they ain't buy ads for this one. They ain't boost this one. I don't know. He's definitely working with management or something because the numbers would probably be even lower than that. But there are a couple of different things going on here, and I just had to tweet, and I said the following. If Lil Tjay wasn't such a jack and actually built relationships, he wouldn't have to be publicly embarrassing himself begging for reactions. His ego was so inflated.
That's what I'm saying, guy. He is beefing with the wrong people. Like, bro, these streamers and the content creators are the worst people to beef with, gang. Cause those people are the people who can really boast you and take you to the next level. Like, bro, streamers are the ones running the internet, bro. Like, now it's not like paying for this thing, like paying bots, all this other shit, bro. It's not going to work, my nigga.
By the major label marketing that he had, and I can tell you this
Nigga, you are not Drake, gang.
that he released before he went independent. It was 22 something, 222. Yeah, the one before he got dropped because Columbia really cleaned house. Actually, no, he dropped Farewell before he left the label. But that album, he was completely out of touch with everything going on in the game. He was in his own island. And that album did okay based off of his previous album because the previous album was destined to win. And that was the one that had Call on My Phone. So that was 2021. And like I said, rappers, they are the last ones to get the news that they fell off. And then when they realize that they fell off, it's too late to get back on. So 2022, when he's recording that album, he thinks he's hot-ish. He's, going outside. Every time he's going outside, he's getting booked. But otherwise, he's, on his dolly or with his, small crew. But now, fast forward, it's been 3 years since then. And when 222 dropped, people weren't really checking for Lil Tjay like that. And especially now that he's independent, look at Fabio Foreign. They were on the same label. How's Fabio Foreign doing? Ugh. And I said,
like Fabio, bro. Fabio, since he beefed Blackboy Max, gang, that nigga. Like, the reason that song went crazy cause like the streamers were giving attention to that song. Like, they were reacting to the song, and you feel me? Like, all that other shit, bro. That is the reason that song was going crazy. But after that song, bro, nobody is hearing about bro, like what?
Now that he's independent and him being unlikable, because we haven't heard any good news about Lil TJ, to be fair, other than, well, we'll get into that in a moment. The only thing that can get him back up is a hit song, and that's unlikely, because for Lil TJ to get a hit song, he's going to have to do the most, as in he's going to have to drop a banger, he's going to have to be on TikTok constantly promoting the banger, and he's going to have to catch fire on that banger, and then probably sign a distribution deal or something for it to take it to the next level.
No,
and
that's
Lil
crazy.
TJ's a too cool for school type guy that's not going to put in all that effort to get a hit. So it's very unlikely that he gets a hit, because if you drop a hit and nobody's there to hear it, did you really drop a hit? And that's the situation that he's in. And I say
That's
he's
the
trying to
problem, yeah.
capitalize on the shooting situation with Offset, and it's brilliant. Like, the guy just got into an incident with Offset. The press is talking about him. His name is everywhere. He just got arrested. He's walking out of jail the next day, and he drops an album in a timely fashion. He drops music where he's probably talking about it in some capacity, and we still didn't hear a peep about it until now. That's how you know it's a disaster, because he did everything right, and we still didn't hear about it. And I said the biggest ick you can give people when it comes to music is begging them to listen to it. And this is amplified if the more popular that the person is or has been, the more amplified the ick is. So if Lil TJ's telling people, yo, react to my stuff, you're like, ugh. Like, we're supposed to, your music is just supposed to find us. Like, you're the guy that dropped hits in the past. You've got platinum records. What do you mean? Like, yo, react to my stuff. And
That's what I'm saying, like, bro. Like, he used to be a good artist, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Funny because he reposts Blackboy Max liking his story about him and getting him to react to it. And this is what happens.
Yo, Max is not doing that, gang. Nobody is doing that. He knows, like, even they are cool, he's not doing that, bro. I'm telling you.
Relationships, because like I said, with an
He
Offset,
says some crazy shit,
and
bro.
we're not comparing the popularity level of Offset and TJ, because Offset clearly has done far more in his career, even in his solo career. I would say his solo career is, let's just say Offset historically has a bigger stamp in hip-hop history than Lil TJ. I think we can all agree on that there, without getting into arguments about their solo careers and the success that they had there. But if Offset dropped something, we would have heard about it. Other people would have posted it. People would have talked about it, even if he dropped it independently. Why? Because Offset has maintained relationships. Offset's got a good relationship with academics. Offset's got relationships with many of these people. If Offset were to just
Untie with all these people, gang.
that's a popular page, and it's talking about the situation. Like, yo, the first time Offset drops a track after the shooting incident, we would hear about it. Granted, Offset did do an interview with the biggest agency for OF. I don't know if they had to have paid him or some gambling thing was going on there, because it was odd. And that one didn't do crazy numbers. Like, it did okay. I think it's like 100K or something like that on YouTube, but it didn't proliferate through the internet.
Really?
And that was the first interview
After the
he did
shooting?
after being shot. But I think that's more so a failure of marketing from their end, as opposed to Offset not being in demand. But the point here is that Offset has relationships. Lil TJ does not. And people want Lil TJ to lose. And on top of that, what do you mean DDG reacting to it? This guy doesn't
Like, DDE was even on tour. Like, DDE is focusing on his music career, bro. You're talking about what?
even understand the content landscape too. When has Neon ever sat down and listened to an album from start to finish?
That's what I'm
This guy
saying.
can't even go 2 seconds outside in public without looking at his chat. He's got the most cooked attention span of nearly any streamer you could possibly think of. And you're telling him, like, yo, where's the reaction? He doesn't react to music. The only
Neon doesn't even know anything about music in the first place. Like, if he even react to that shit, bro, he doesn't even know what is punchline, metaphor, what is this, what is that, bro.
person
Just-
on this list that really reacts to music is Blackboy Max. DDG is on tour, and this is so. Not only does he
That's
not
what I'm
understand
saying.
the context of these streamers and the type of content that they do, but there's a lack
I see a clip of Ray saying, like, the chat was telling Ray, like, to rap on, like, liltjay's song. That nigga was like, fuck no, like, he won't give a fuck.
of tact and empathy for their situations. Like, DDG is live streaming every single day right now, and he's on tour and he's performing every day.
He's going
You're asking
crazy.
him to react to your full album. Dog, what? No, question number one, when has DDG fully reacted to an album? Maybe he's close enough to where, like, DDG's a rapper, he's a hip-hop artist, so it makes sense if he would listen to an album, more so than Neon. Neon is just collaborating with you on some sort of, like, content tip, and like
Yeah,
IRL,
bro.
something like that. And then if music can be woven into that, then it works. But DDG, sure, we'll give a little bit more leeway there, but DDG is gonna stop what he's doing to listen to your album and play it publicly when there's no demand for it after you asked for it publicly? Man.
Like, his channel are even going to like be say they will not even have it, bro. This channel will be like, no, hell no.
Hell nah, that ain't happening. And I don't know why he couldn't ask in the DMs either. So that's a lack of care for other people, which Lil TJ has none of. And then Plaqueboy Max, it's like, yo, might as well react to it since we're cool now. This is the one that makes the most sense, to be fair. But after you smoked in the dude's house, you don't think that...
Like, he said he will slap the nigga all that. Bro, you feel me? He was saying some crazy shit, gang. Even if I was Max, gang, I would not do that shit, gang.
He has like a sour taste in his mouth, pause, from, or no pun intended, I should say, from you doing that. Even if you patch things up, like, it would make sense if you hopped on a stream and you did it in the booth, and then, you know, you play a song off of your album. That makes sense, but you would have to understand the landscape of content to even think of that. And Lil TJ, I don't think he's thinking that far. So Lil TJ, this is a disaster. This might sell. This might be a copper plate. This might be, as a matter of fact, this might be one of the old stale.
Yo, I even seen him post, like, I think yesterday or today. He posted him going to the club, like, with a lot of money, gang. Like, bro.
Styrofoam plates that they hand you, and when they put the pizza and when they throw the, not only the pizza, when they throw the sloppy joe on it, the plate just breaks. That's how old it is. It can't even hold the weight of the lunch food that they're throwing on there. So you got to have the sliced apples. You got to hold those in your pocket. Obviously you got to take a couple of those packs, because if you put them on there, everything's just going to break apart. That's what this album might end up doing first week. And it is sad. Do I feel bad for Lil TJ? There is a part of me that always has a soft spot for somebody that put a lot of work into their art and packaged it and put it out into the world and had an expectation for it to do something, and it falls not just flat, but it falls on deaf ears. There's always a part of me that has a feeling for that, but the behavior of Lil TJ over the past year and a half, 2 years, that light is like Charmander when you first encounter him in season 1 of Pokemon, when the fire in his tail is about to go out. It's like flickering and it's about to die. That's what's left of that feeling towards Lil TJ's music career, if I have to be completely honest. But we're gonna wait. Will I check this album out? I don't know. Like I said, I got the ick now. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to listen to this. If I had just was scrolling and I saw that he dropped, like if I was on Spotify or Apple Music or something like that, I would have checked it out, because I've checked out a bunch of projects like that from people that you guys don't even know, or that I haven't even really talked about publicly. But now it's I don't even know if I'll be able to listen to it objectively.
Gang, the crazy thing is, even I didn't even listen to it, bro.
Unfortunately for Lil TJ, he should study the game. You're going to have to study the game, or get a manager that's really savvy with what's going on right now. But if I had to be honest and I was a betting man, I would bet that the best days are long behind Lil TJ when it comes to...
Like, bro, this shit crazy, gang. Hey, y'all let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I feel like Lil TJ is the one who did everything to himself, bro. Like, if he was, like, chilling, bro, like, make sure his PR is okay, everything, bro, rather than like crashing out on these people saying some crazy shit, bro. Like, I think it would have been better, cause like, bro, these streamers, like, their communities are big and they are crazy, bro. They will write for their the streamers, gang. So you feel me? Like, if the streamers don't want to listen to it, bro, their communities are not going to listen to it, bro. I'm telling you, gang. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos, man. And hey, we out, bro.